We will continue our media availabilities this morning. We are now joined by Matt Kenseth, driver of the number 20 Dollar General Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. Matt, you followed up your win at Pocono with your first top 5 at a road course last weekend at the Glen. Tell us about the team's momentum heading into this weekend and your outlook here at Michigan.
Yeah, I had to eventually luck into one. I've tried long enough. So yeah, I mean, as an organization, I feel like we've been running really good here the last few months. So hopefully we can continue that this weekend.
We'll go ahead and open it up to questions. Please state your name and affiliation. We'll start here in the middle with Bob, and then go back to George.
Bob Pockris, ESPN. With the new rules pack, or kind of a different rules package than what you most likely use in the chase, haven't heard him going to look at all high drag in the chase. Do you approach this race any differently this year compared to past years? As far as, I mean, when you came in here in past years, were you ever thinking, hey, let's try this to see if it'll work beyond this weekend?
Well, for me, my approach is always the same. You always want to show up and do your best and qualify the best you can on Friday and finish as high as you can on Sunday and hopefully be out there battling for a win. So I don't think that really changes. I think you're always trying to bring your best stuff. Now, if the rules are different or the same or whatever, obviously if you do well and you run well, there's things you can translate, into maybe some other races down the road, whether it's in a chase or not in a chase. If the rules are different, probably not as much. There's probably some things that maybe still transfer similar, but certainly if they change things around, it's more of a one-off and probably don't learn as much.
George Winkler with NASCAR.com. Are drivers concerned about the amount of heat inside the cars with the high drag package? And if so, what are you guys doing to prepare for it?
Well, some of them must have been because they made a rules change. So, they let us get some more air in the car, which we've always had the option to. And I know there were some drivers that got real hot and were very vocal and, wanted it. So now we all have to run some ducts open to cool the cars off, which has always been an option. But the guys that were hot wanted to make everybody had to have it, so it didn't just slow their cars, it slowed us all down. So it always depends on the weather. Certainly with this package, it's way hotter in the car than it is without it. Indy was almost unbearable in practice, but the race really wasn't that bad, at least for me, at Indy. So I don't really foresee any problems. It should be cooler in the car for everybody now. Definitely warmer than a normal package, though.
We'll go to Tyler.
Tyler Burnett, MRN. Looking ahead to next week, as we head to Bristol, obviously in April, we ran under the lights, not planned, but is there an advantage going back here under the lights? And obviously you guys have been really good on short tracks all year long.
Yeah, I don't know that Bristol really changes, that much. It's always a little bit different in August than it is in April, but yeah, they're, both being at night, usually the track takes a little bit more rubber, in August than it does in the spring. So it's a track I really like. We've ran really well there. Since I've been at JGR, we have some bad finishes, but we've always performed pretty well there. So hopefully we can do that again. I thought we had pretty fast cars there in the spring.
Hi, Kathy Sheldon with NASCAR.com. Do you anticipate a better run with the high drag package here than in Indianapolis, since it was actually designed more for Michigan?
Well, I don't know that it'll be a lot different as far as, what you feel in traffic and that type of thing. The racetracks are just massively different. Indy is all by itself, and Indy's probably if it's not the toughest, one of the toughest tracks to pass that we go to no matter what package we bring. So I think it'll be a little different here just because the racetrack's a lot different and the racing is a lot different. So, just have to see what it looks like on Sunday.
Any additional questions for Matt? We'll go back to Wolfgang.
With this new package, do you feel any difference in car behavior setup?
Yeah, I think it'll be different. Probably not as different when you're by yourself, but certainly it was a lot different in traffic at Indy. So yeah, I think it's going to be different for sure.
All right, and we'll finish up front with George.
Yeah. Well, I think mainly it's It's not only the spoiler, but it's the tail extension. You know, it doesn't let the air from underneath the car come out, you know, which is what creates a lot of the drag, which is what NASCAR was looking for. So I think with that, you know, there's a lot less underbody airflow, and the heat just stays under the car more from the exhaust pipes and the oil lines and everything that's making heat. It just doesn't let it come out as much as it does, you know, in the standard package.
All right, Matt, thanks for joining us, and good luck
You're
this
welcome.
weekend.
All right, thanks.